Hello, Overwatch fans. My name is Sferno, and welcome back to the Fruit Bowl cast. As always, I'm joined by my awesome co-caster, Pear.
That's me.
It is! And today, it's time to do week 15 predictions? I think
15.
it is 15. All right, we're doing week 15 predictions. Last week was probably the best week of Overwatch we've had in a while. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We had a lot of awesome matches, a couple new teams that played, the retirement of a couple of players, and all around just a really awesome week to watch. But we've got 12 new matches this week, and I don't want to waste any more time talking about it, so I just want to get into it. Yes?
So I know you're gonna go over the part where I won the predictions last week.
I think you did. I think it was like by two
I did.
matches. It
You
was.
said the charge wouldn't beat the MYXL. Well, look at that.
Oh,
Who's laughing now?
to be fair, I didn't expect the Charge to be playing as good as they did, but they just played good against every team. Like they're suddenly coming back and playing fantastic. Like good for them.
I think we should stop this thing now that I'm winning. I'm not gonna do it again.
Maybe. I think this week could go a little bit differently, especially since this first match is Seoul Dynasty versus Chengdu Hunters.
Well, I think this is quite easy. The Hunters have been inconsistent, and the Dynasty have recently bolstered up their squadron with Slime joining the team. So I think there's no question but a Seoul Dynasty 3-0, to be honest. The Hunters are on a slide.
Yeah, completely agree. Especially with now just signing Slime, as you said, from the Vancouver Titans, they're going to have a really good shot caller out in the field, and somebody who we hope has really good synergy with the rest of the team. So there should be no question that Seoul does play a lot better, but that is if they actually play Slime, because the signing just came through today, Thursday, and the games start on Saturday. So is he going to have enough time to play with the team and get used to playing with them? Have they played with him before, and are they going to play him in the starting roster on Saturday? If they don't, whether they do or don't, I still think Chengdu is a super inconsistent team, and it's still going to be a 3-0, but it'll be interesting to see whether Slime actually sees playtime this weekend.
Indeed. I agree with everything you just said.
Yeah. So I think we're both agreed Seoul 3-0?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go on to the next match in the Asian region. London Spitfire versus Shanghai Dragons. The inexperienced versus the... In my power rankings,
Best
I
in
put
the
them as
league.
the number 2 team.
Best in the league. Shanghai are best in the league. They lost to Seoul because the meta favoured Seoul, and that was the main reason they lost. And Shanghai are going to come back with a roaring 3-0 victory against the Spitfire. So have
Yeah.
you ever seen a plane kill a dragon?
No, but I know that a dragon can kill a plane.
Exactly. And that logic therefore dictates the dragons will win 3-0.
Completely agreed. Shanghai Dragons 3-0 this weekend. Let's go to our next match. And these are going kind of quick, but that's because there's not much to say about a lot of these. So the next one is going to be New York Excelsior versus the Hangzhou Spark.
Now, I think, well, I'm pretty sure that the NYXL are going to pick up this dub and come back after losing to the Charge last week. However,
Okay.
there's a tiny part of me that's looking at the Hangzhou Spark and thinking, why not? Why shouldn't they win?
Because they suck. Because, okay, they're actually trash this season. Like, Godsby is hard carrying the team. He doesn't have a DPS partner that's carrying with him or that's even helping him in any way. His tank line just seems subpar, and his healers just are never where they need to be to keep his team up. I just think it's literally Godsby versus the New York Excelsior, and since the New York Excelsior have shown such a wide range of consistency over a large variety of metas, like, there's no reason that they should even drop a point this game.
I'll go the NYXL to win 3-0, but I do think the Spark are in with a bigger chance than we're giving them.
Honestly, the Spark are one of those teams that needs to pick up one of the ex-Vancouver players. They need, like, Hawksall to support Godsby. They just need somebody to support Godsby, because Godsby is carrying this whole team on his back, and that's not how a team should run. It's like if the Shock was designed around Sinatra and nobody else. Like,
Which
there was
they
nobody
were.
else that could. No, but each member could carry his or her or his own weight. You know, like Super was good, Choi Hyobin was good, but
I'm having a giggle. I'm having a giggle.
I'm trying to draw comparisons between one of the best teams and one of the worst teams, but I put Hangzhou really low in my power rankings just because of that reason. And since New York is like number 3 team right now, there's no reason why they shouldn't win.
Absolutely.
So New York
That's
3-0.
I'm awesome. Yeah, agreed.
Okay, the next one, we're going over to the Atlantic region. We're going back over to North America for the Vancouver Titans against the Houston Outlaws. And for
This
once,
could be a tragedy.
honestly, I don't think so. For once, I'm completely confident in Houston, which is not a sentence I ever thought I'd say.
I think Houston will win it too, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans actually got something out of this. The Titans, by all natural laws, should not. But equally, you've got Muma basically acting as a 7th man for Vancouver, so...
Yeah. This is kind of an odd match too, because what we saw from the Titans last week is not what we're going to see from the Titans this week, because they've had more time to work together and develop the meta that they want to and develop that team synergy. So they could give the Outlaws a run for their money, and that's why I'm thinking like Vancouver 3-1. But not Vancouver 3-1, Houston 3-1. I just think that the Titans have a chance of taking a map or so, or a map or two, just because they're going to have that time to work together.
I was going to say Houston 3-1. It's the Outlaws. You don't know what you're going to get with this team.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if they just don't run Muma super consistently, like swap in hydration every once in a while on some of the maps that Muma is weak in, which is all of them, then he could do pretty good.
I was going to say that if you didn't, but...
So
yeah.
we're consistently hitting all the marks together, both scores and teams. So we're both going Houston 3-1.
Well, that's because I haven't said anything stupid this week yet.
Not yet. Just wait till the last match. The last match is my favorite. The next one, though, is going to be Florida Mayhem versus the Washington Justice. And, oh boy, this is...
The Justice have one DPS player at the moment.
Yeah, they've made no signs that they're actually signing another one now. They could sign a Titans player. That's always...
No Titans player would go to Washington, let's be honest.
Do you think... Well, that's true, because most of them don't want to play on mixed rosters, but... I mean, in any case, like... Washington need to get somebody, and just like the problem that the Titans are having, that new player isn't going to get a chance to work with the team as much before their match. So, especially with Florida on a tear right now, like Florida is top 10 team.
Yeah, they're having a good run at the moment, the Mayhem, and let's see how far they go with this.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed that I couldn't find the new Florida colors to put with this, but what are you gonna do? So I'm going Florida 3-0.
I'm gonna agree with you there. Maybe 3-1, but I don't see the Justice picking up the dub this time.
No, prior to the game against the Titans, the Justice were on a really bad map losing streak. Every single one of their games was 3-0. So why should that change now? Especially now that their two carry players are gone.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So the next one is another. You weren't ready for the next match?
I'm born ready. Ready.
So the next one is another easy choice for us. Boston Uprising versus the Los Angeles
Gladiators. No, get it off my screen. Get it off my screen. Move on quickly.
Okay.
Quickly. I can't look at the Uprising anymore. It's causing me physical pain too.
Yeah, okay. Their colors are pretty ugly. I'll agree with you there. But
that's not just it. It's everything they stand for.
Fair enough. Now, they just signed a new player, but I don't think even that new player is enough to bring them back from what they're at right now.
Punk is unproven. He's unproven because he's from the Oceanic region, which means it's hard to know what quality he'll bring. But it's safe to say he's not as good as Space, or I don't think the Uprising can actually expect to take a single point or even a percent or a tick out of this game.
No, we could see another world record for fastest match.
We could.
I would not be surprised.
3-0.
3-0. Yeah, Gladiators 3-0. So our next match is the final match for Saturday over in the Atlantic region. San Francisco Shock versus the Atlanta Reign.
Ooh, this is juicy.
I agree in some aspects, but at the same time, it just kind of depends on the Atlanta coaching staff. whether they're going to keep messing with the roster or if they're going to play what we know they can play. And even if they play the roster that I think they're going to play, which is like the optimal one against the Shock are still, like, they're going to adapt. They have the deep hero roster and the hero pool. So it doesn't really matter what Atlanta do. San Francisco just have better players.
I think if there's a May matter, if May is strong, then San Francisco will win because we already know what freezers do to Architect. So I'm going to say the Shock are going to win this one, probably 3-1. The Ray might put up a bit of a fight, and I could see a world where they win. I just feel like the Shock are doing good at the moment.
Am I obligated to put the timestamp and the link to that VOD in the description?
Just put it up on screen now. Just up on screen now. There you go. I hope you found that funny.
I'll put it in the iCard. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes, 12 seconds. It's a beautiful time clip.
It definitely is. But I'm going to go San Francisco 3-0.
We haven't deviated yet. I haven't done anything crazy. I need to just say something really dumb for the next one then.
Okay. Are you going San Francisco as well?
Yeah, San Francisco 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Well, we're going over to the Asian region now, and for the next two matches at least, we've got Guangzhou Charge and the Chengdu Hunters.
Not even I can say something controversial about this one.
Not really. I mean, the Charge are coming up on the ranks a little bit. They're playing better than I think we all anticipated them to, and now that Neptuno's gone, I don't know what happened, but Neptuno was holding them back. I mean, that's all I've got to say about that.
That is a scary thought, but yeah, Charge 3-0.
Yeah, no problem. Charge 3-0. We'll go over to our second match of the Asian region, and one that you might be able to make a bold prediction on, pair. London Spitfire versus the Hangzhou Spark.
Ooh.
The next two are going to be matches that you can make bold predictions on.
Well, I think I know I'm going to stray on this one.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but this is Spitfire 3-1.
That's exactly what I was going to say, actually. But I think it's going to be Spitfire 3-0, though.
Sparks need to get it together.
They really do, and they need to stop relying on Godspeed to carry them, because that's their downfall, is that they have a subpar tank line, they have a subpar support line, and their flex DPS is just kind of trash, you know? So
this season, Zephyr has got more kills than Adora.
This season, Chipsa has gotten more kills than Adora.
Yeah, better KD.
Yeah, he's got a better KD than Adora will ever have. But I think we're both in agreement. London Spitfire 3-1 for you, 3-0 for me. So awesome.
Well,
let's go over to the Pacific region. This is kind of a bold game this is kind of an interesting game because it's two of the top teams, or what I would consider top middle tier, like they're top 10, not top 5 though. Dallas
Defiant.
Fuel versus Paris Eternal.
Paris.
Dallas.
I've said it. I've been reluctant to go Paris, but after defeating the Gladiators, who beat the Shock, Paris are playing like that scene in Monty Python where he loses his arms and he says like, "'Tis but a flesh wound." That's what Paris are like right now. They don't have Smex. Xy's away. They're fielding someone from Korea at 4 a.m. with 200 ping, and they're winning. 'Tis but a flesh wound for the Eternals. They pick up another victory, 3-1.
Okay, conversely, the Dallas Fuel are at a point right now. They're on that point on their wheel of the year that they're confident, they're playing confident, they are confident, they're winning games consistently. They won against the Valiant, they won against the Justice. They took Philadelphia to a map 4, but it looked like a really close map 4. Like, I will not lie, I almost said 5. It was really close, and it looked like Dallas was ready for that map 5. And if Dallas can take Philly the distance, and Paris can also take Philly the distance, but Dallas is also at a point where they're playing, in my opinion, they're just playing better. They're a lot more spread out in terms of who they're relying on. And as long as Doha and Decay pop off, which they've looked really consistent and able to pop off at a regular level, Dallas should take this, I'm going to say 3-2.
This could be a cracker.
It really will. This is going to be the one game, if any, out of all of these games this weekend that I will tune in to watch. This is key
Shock
match.
versus
I'm going to
Train.
highlight this as a key match.
Oh, damn. He's dropping that bombshell. He do be going that far.
Yeah, this one and the last match. For us, at least, for you and I, the last match is going to be a key match to watch.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. But we're not at the last match yet. What's your prediction for this game?
3-1 Paris.
Okay, 3-1 Paris, and I'm going 3-2 Dallas. Let's go to our next game. Probably the easiest prediction of the year. Philadelphia Fusion versus the Vancouver Titans.
Chipser. Christopher said they might be playing Chipser in this one.
I wonder...
He said they'll bring him out against the top teams, and the Titans, former grand champion, their stage winners. He said they might bring out Chipser against such a beast. Philadelphia, if you play Chipser, I will never, ever say a word against you ever again.
Christopher Graham, I have on good faith, is very bribable. So do you think if we started a GoFundMe, we could actually pay off Christopher Graham, get him to play Chipsa?
Yep.
Awesome. I'll go set up I'm setting up a GoFundMe after this recording.
Set up. Okay, yeah, no, Fusion 3-0.
Yeah,
Simple.
Fusion 3-0, no problem. Especially if they bring out Chipsa. What a god.
If they bring out Chipser, God must be afraid.
Okay, Pear. I don't know if you know what the next match is, but I do. And this is the game that you and I have been waiting for since, like, week 1. This is the ultimate head-to-head match between Pear and Sferno, the Toronto Defiant versus the Los Angeles Valiant.
Well.
What a match. For you and I to have to predict this one, it's insane. It's literally you versus me on this one.
I think the Defiant can win this. But
Agreed.
it's whether we will win this. Both teams have a decent shot. I'd say 60-40 Valiant.
Yeah,
Valiant have a 60% chance of winning, I'd say.
Just so you know, this match, whichever one of us wins this, obtains, like, ultimate bragging rights on this channel for having the superior team.
So it doesn't even matter what I predict. So in that case, I'll predict Valiant, because now if the Defiant win, I win. If the Defiant lose, I also win.
That's fair.
I don't lose.
That's fair.
I play both sides, but come out on top.
I'm going to go Valiant 3-1, because, again, either
Same.
way, I win, you know?
I'm
We win bragging rights on the channel, which isn't too much.
Yeah.
But in terms of predictions, if you want to win the predictions for the week, I'm going Valiant 3-1.
I think that I'll still be cheering on the boys in red and black, but I think it's a bit of a fool's gambit to predict Defiant. Hasn't stopped me before, but because... this is... No, I'm going for it. Defiant 3-1. We're going to do it.
No, oh my
I'm going
god.
for it.
Okay, well...
I'm raising awareness of the big issues.
You do you, man, but I just think that the Valiant have better coordination, they have better adaptability, they're stronger over a wide variety of metas, and I have 4 words for you as to why we will win, and they are, Ash is back in.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Nothing you've said I disagree with.
Yeah, I mean...
Just, if I don't vote for Toronto,
What kind of fan
assume
are
I've
you?
been kidnapped. You've got to have principles in this world, okay? I have one. Defiant. That's it.
I respect your principles, but that is going to do it for our week 15 predictions. 15! Stop trying
16.
to confuse me.
17. 14.
Are you done?
13.
Are you done?
12.
You still going?
11. You've got 10 seconds to the outro. 10.
Oh, see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching.
8.
Subscribe, like, comment. I'm Vince Berno. This has been Pear.
6.
Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what else to say.
5.
Adios!
4. 3.